Hi, and welcome to this ForNav coffee break. My name is René Brummel. I'm a product specialist at ForNav, and I will be your presenter today. As this coffee break is live, you can ask your questions via the GoToWebinar question window. We will answer them at the end of the coffee break. Today, we're going to add editable PDF fields to your Business Central reports. In some scenarios, you might need to create editable PDF fields so a recipient can fill out and return a form. Today, we will add editable fields on our order confirmation so the recipient can accept the terms and conditions and sign the document. To demonstrate adding editable PDF fields, I'm going to use these steps. The prerequisites, what do I need to get going? In step 2, I will add an editable checkmark. In step 3, I will add an editable text box. In step 4, I will add a signature field. Let's start with the first step. Today, I will work in a Business Central Cloud tenant with the Business Central 2022 Wave 2 release. I have installed the ForNav customizable report pack and I've executed the step-by-step wizard from the Assist setup to get started. Of course, everything I do today is also available in the Business Central on-premise environment. I also have the ForNav Designer installed on my PC. The ForNav Designer can be downloaded from the ForNav website. The functions we will use today are available in ForNav version 7 or above. The first thing we're going to do is add a checkmark to accept the terms and conditions. And to add an editable checkmark, we must add a text box, set a source expression as Boolean or true or false, and set it as a PDF field. So let's go and find Business Central and find the order confirmation and go and design that. And on the order confirmation, I would like our signature bits and bobs to be underneath the lines footer. So I will just add a new footer section underneath the line, and there's no right or wrong place to put this. You can put your editable PDF fields in any type of section. So let's make everything look nice. Let's add a text box. Sorry, not a text box. I want to add a label to tell people what to do. So accept terms and conditions. So that's just a simple text box, a simple label, and we'll add a text box. In this text box, you will find on these text box properties, we have a PDF field property which you can set to yes, and if you set it to yes, then this becomes an editable PDF field. And if we want a checkbox, we must set the source expression to true or false. So I'll set it to false right now. And you can just type in false, and if we preview this, we'll open to Business Central. If you preview one of these documents with editable PDF fields, you don't get any editable PDF fields because the previewer doesn't support that. But if you send to PDF document and open it in your PDF reader, you will get an accept terms and conditions checkmark, which you can check and uncheck. Because I've set the source expression to false by default, it's unchecked. However, if you set the source expression to true, we'll preview again. Then by default our checkmark is checked, and you can uncheck it if you want. And now we know how to create a checkmark. Some text will be easy. For this, all we need is a text box with an empty source expression and the PDF field value set to true. So back to ForNav, and I'm just going to copy the fields that I've got right here. Let's set the caption to name because we want people to print their name. And then I will remove the source expression of the PDF box So the source expression will be empty, and I've got my name caption. And if I go in preview, let's see what we've got. So we now have a name box, and if I put my cursor there, I can print my name, so that's great. And once again, if you want to have a default expression in there, you can just print some text in the text box. So we can say print name here. So that's just a text string that you add to the text box source expression. And if you preview, then the text print name here is added as a default, and if you put your cursor in there, you can remove it and print something you would like. Finally, we can add our signature field, and signature fields are slightly more complicated. You need to add a picture or an image control and set the PDF signature to yes. Any signature field, however, must have a valid image as a source, and we will use a blank image from the 4NAV file storage today. However, any image will do. So let's go and have a look inside Business Central and find the image that we want to use. And right here I've got a blank signature. If I open this, you will see it's just a gray field where I want to print my image. So I just need something. It can be a gray field or a white field or something yellow or anything you would like, really. So that's what I'll use as the signature blank. So just copy the type so I can load the record. So to load my image record, I am going to add the 4NAV file storage. Don't need to set a link reference or a link because I'm going to set my where clause manually. So the code is, what was the code? Blank. And the type is signature. So I'll do that. That will load the image from the 4NAV file storage. And of course I need to set my calculated field because I need to calculate the data field before I can use it in my report. So I've got that. Then I will add a label again. The label will be signature. And then from my 4NAV file storage, let me grab my data, and if I drag it in with the shift key pressed or with the right mouse button, I can choose to add this as a picture box. So I'll add this as a picture box. Grab some space so it looks a bit better. Then I will set my alignment to top left so it aligns nicely with the signature text box. And all I need to do right now is I've got on an image control, I've got my PDF signature. I will set that to yes. And if I set that to yes, then I've got a PDF signature box. So once again, let's preview. See what happens. I'm going to send this to a PDF document once again. And the signature boxes, if I open this in my browser, you will notice I've got a signature box, but I can't do anything with it because my browser PDF viewer doesn't support signing PDF documents. So I'm going to close this and I will open it in Adobe. And then if I open this in Adobe, you will notice that on the signature box I have, it says I have an unsigned signature field. And if I click this, I can sign it with a digital ID. I have this digital ID set up for this specific computer, so I will just use my Red and Bundle ID, and that gets me the appearance right here, which you can change, I'm sure, if you want to. And if you sign it, you need to save this document once again. And there you have a signed PDF document which you can sign back. And if you want the details on the signature, you can click the signature and grab the signature properties. You will see that the signature is valid. The PDF document was signed by a valid valid signature, which is signed by Red and Bundle. So let's recap what we just did. The first thing we did was to add an editable checkmark and a text box to our document. We found that the source expression determines the type of editable field we get. If we use a Boolean expression, we get a checkmark. If we don't set an expression, or if we type some text, we get an editable text box. Finally, we use the picture control to create a signature field. Thank you for listening to me so far. Let's see, we don't have any questions at the moment, so I will wrap up this coffee break. If you want to know more about 4nav, or if you want to download the 4nav Designer and Converter, please visit our website. If you want to install 4nav in Business Central Cloud, please visit the Microsoft App Source. You can watch more videos about 4nav on our YouTube channel. If you have any questions about 4nav, please email them to support@4nav.com. For a full list of upcoming and recorded coffee breaks, please visit 4nav.com/coffeebreak. Thank you very much for listening, and goodbye.